What is up, everyone? We are here at the LZ World Tour Ireland, probably our favorite event of the year. Ireland is probably our favorite country to visit. And if you guys saw in the last video, I am driving Gary's S14. And I have to compete against some of the best drivers in the entire world. James Dean, Dwayne McKeever, the Shanahans, the list goes on. LZ's here in his Drift Master car. David's here in his HCKC, bro. It's quite ridiculous. This weekend, we're gonna have a ball. I have so many of my friends here from all around the world. The crowd is insane. This event is ridiculous. It's insane how big this event is. Like, this is just one corner, and it just started. So for now, we gotta practice, and I gotta figure this car out. Because if you guys saw in the last video, it was fighting me, and I gotta find my talent again. So let's go looking for it. We got Front Street Tom here in a stock 350Z
with a head sock and a fire suit on. I don't even wear this shit at home.
Oh, you feeling a little outclassed here?
A lot of outclassed.
I mean, you're only against James Dean in his Drift Masters car.
If it rains, I'll just beat him.
Yeah, if it rains, you're mid.
We got stock angle. We just found out the rear is completely stock. It got coilovers. So, and I'm taking baby James for his first ride. You ready?
Let's get some practice and go from there. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy weekend. We got through practice. I decided to change my plan of action here. Yesterday I was like, okay, I'll just keep trying leads, I'll get used to the car. I got too much in my head, couldn't figure it out, so I was like, I'm gonna do what I usually do and just chase people until I figure the car out, which sounds a little ass backwards, but it allows me to not think about it. There's a pretty good damn chase is. Like, when I had a driver in front of me I could trust, yeah, I had some good ones. I didn't really do any solos, so we'll see how it goes.
I had 40 millimeters toe out.
So we went to, he read centimeters instead of millimeters. He thought centimeters were millimeters. So he thought he had 4 millimeters of toe out. He had 40.
So I fixed the car yesterday. I had a bad day yesterday. Thought I fixed the car yesterday. Had 2 laps today. Had a worse day today. And then we fixed it and it's been okay.
We have like an hour or so until we have to do our little qualifying lap. So let's try and see some of the cars in the car show without getting too swamped. Sound good?
Limo service, my sir?
Oh yeah, the Group D limo right here. All I can think about is if this thing can talk. The stories of this thing. This is definitely what we should do for Final Bout for your car. Brought the mirrors. Yeah. That's how you know. Stuff better be clean. I was thinking we should have did a book on Tom's car. We just did a bunch of videos instead, but I love this. Oh wow, you full restoed this thing.
Yes. Yes. 4 years, 5 years.
He's like, 4 years. Gallant VR4 wagon. First off,
I was just looking at it.
Gallant VR4s are already really uncommon. I think are really cool. It sucks like the VR4 is such a headache of an engine, but it's kind of sick. But I didn't know they made it a wagon. Like at first I was like, oh, it's an Evo wagon. No, it's the things you see in other countries. Pretty cool. Zeb's just ruining the whole vibe of the car show with the rental car. How did you get your
They
car?
wouldn't let us park anywhere else.
Anywhere. And I was stuck. I was literally
Look at this Mark II she's next to. This thing's so sick.
I couldn't go anywhere.
The two-tone Sylvia K's. I'm so toxic, bro. I go to the car show and it's all these beautiful different cars. I just see like a stock S chassis. I'm like, oh, give me that. Like, come on.
Of course he stops at another S chassis. This thing's nice.
Look at it. It's crazy. That's just OEM Aero. That Nissan killed that. Remember how we were just talking about this? How MR2s are so underappreciated.
They're such good cars.
They're probably one of the coolest looking cars from the 90s. I mean, look at these things. I feel like you just don't hear about them much. They're so freaking cool. I have to fit in these things. If I fit in one right now, I'm buying one. I want one so bad. I never bought one because I was fully convinced I wouldn't fit because everyone tells me they're smaller than Miatas.
All right, you got to sit in one now.
I never sat in Anthony's. Anthony has like the nicest MR2 ever and I've never sat in it. You got a breezy out in here. No way. That's rare out here. They're getting breezy in Ireland. That's crazy.
I am small, remember? It's not terrible.
It's better.
Hey,
It's better than I
it
thought.
would have been hey. You would find the black one more comfortable.
Can I sit in the black one?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the wing options here.
I think they're all OEM options too.
Every single one's sick. I love cars that can pull off spoilers. Look at the scoops too.
Feet for the turbo.
Like how gangster is that?
But she's. Oh, you're good.
I'm good. I fit better than in my FD. I might have to get the T-top because it gives me some more headroom.
Yeah, and he has the reels gone a bit lower in his one as well because he is quite tall. So.
Steph, can I buy an
I was
MR2?
just gonna say, is this on your list? You just were mentioning?
James would look so cute in it. Come here, big boy. This means I could buy one, right? Now this thing's sick. RB swaps. Is it a 190E? I didn't even look at it. That's 190. Wow. That's so cool. I think
I want to do a 2J1 so bad.
so bad. There was this video that used to go around the internet like 10 years ago where there was like a 1J swapped 190E just doing donuts. And it looked like it was like South Africa. And that like was like my biggest inspiration to wanting a JZ ever. And it like permanently plays in my head. So one day.
2JZ Evo 190.
You know what it is? If someone presented me with a beautiful 190 and was like, here you go, here's an okay deal, I'd probably buy it. They're always they're old and rotted. Not always good deals. I get screwed a lot.
The valve cover, Millennial Jade.
Take it on track if you want. Take it on track? Let's do our super lap in this thing, Tom. Okay. It's brand new, right? Someone restored this. The Moto Campo. If you guys remember, these were like the collapsible motorcycles by Honda that used to sit in the back of the Honda. It was the Honda City, right? A little K-car hatchback, and then these were basically in the trunk of it.
So you got two vehicles for the price of one?
I
That's what you're
so
telling
I
me?
wonder if you had to spec it out. I don't know anything about it. But they started to reproduce Moto Campo with that little electric like suitcase looking thing.
Yeah.
But the original ones, like that goes crazy. And that's
Oof. About to make me spend money, Jim.
yeah, you love your Vertex.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Just trying to get you to spend money. I know you like that.
I do like that a lot.
Yeah, see.
$20. I could probably screw that. Can I get it? Yep. Okay.
Look at 4 Lennon hatches. Because they're all perfect. They're all beautiful. It's like 1988 all over again. Fresh at the dealer. Doesn't it just feel crazy to see? The Lucky Day competition guys, they do a bunch of giveaways in Ireland. I'm pretty sure they're the biggest giveaway company. I mean, they commissioned James Dean to build a James Dean drift car to give away.
Oh, that's okay.
That's what's drifting in today. Isn't that crazy? You know I bought some tickets to that shit. This next giveaway they're doing, you win all 4.
No way.
Dude, yeah, I'm like, yeah, you get to pick one, right? They're like, no, you get all 4. This is an Irishman's dream.
Literally talk about a lucky day. That's crazy.
All the colors. Imagine, like, you would just build a shed. Like, I can picture the Irishman now just building a shed to just have these 4 cars forever.
That's insane.
Dude, like, how
All 4 of them.
Yeah. How good are all Teslas?
You can actually get one for decently cheap
Yeah,
too.
it's like, and you could daily it. Like,
Yeah.
you could reasonably daily these cars, and it's not gonna break. And they're like kind of somewhat new enough and were built well enough that they're not falling apart.
Do all Altezas come with beams?
No.
Okay.
Oh, not all of them. Some of them came with the I think the same motor that came in the IS200s, right? Or the 1G.
The 1G?
I think.
All IS300s are 2J
Yes,
GEs.
GEs, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just such a beautiful car, and like they were built, I feel like, to be a coupe. Like they're really nimble looking like a coupe. And Toyota has so many amazing aero packages for these cars. It's like, come on. And the interior feels so modern. You want to buy our Teslas?
Yes.
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 I was buying it.
I want in?
daily.
Now's the best daily. I can't think of a better daily. For the price and everything.
I want one for a daily. I want a red one.
And you got it. See, he knows. Red's the best one. I feel like if like you kept it nice and clean, you brought it on a date, and the girl didn't know anything about cars, she would think it's like a 2014. Like they don't feel old,
Yeah.
you know? I'm gonna go up for my qualifying lap, so wish me luck. All right, am I gonna be grippy or am I gonna be loose? I gotta make the call right now because it's all in the first corner. The difference between being on the inside and the grass is very, very small, so. One qualifying run, and for how hard of a time I've been having with the car, I think I did pretty damn good. I nailed the entry. It felt great. Like when you nail an entry, it might just look like one corner to you guys, but it is the hardest one corner ever. You could ask anyone who drives this track. It's just like monumental, but I stuck it, felt amazing, did pretty good. I wanted to get out to the wall for the last turn, and I just held on to it for too long and put too much trust in the tire, went a little deep, saved it. I still rode the last wall, which was pretty cool. It was almost a really freaking good run. I was very happy with it. As far as performing in qualifying goes, I'm stoked. Right?
Good.
It's
I like
good
to hear that.
It's
Yeah.
good because, like, dude, you're in qualifying, and it's terrifying, especially when you have one qualifying run. You're like, this is everything. This is going to determine everything.
If this isn't perfect, it sucks.
Exactly. So I didn't get top 8. So top 8 tomorrow automatically goes into the show, right? The LZ World Tour does things a little differently. But I didn't do bad. I got one spot behind Dwayne McKeever. It's nothing to be sad about.
No, with all the top drivers in the world, good
Dwayne
job.
McKeever just came second in Drift Masters this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me, all right? Tomorrow we got a battle for positions. Tandeming, not worried about that.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get lost on the first 80 feet, I'm on them. If I could just stay on them, I am not stressed about putting a good chase on, like, because you guys know I can chase. But for now, we're gonna do our meet and greets, and then tomorrow starts the, tandem battles. But while everyone's busy, let's go do some shopping. Sound good?
On the work trousers, dude.
Come on. You're a working,
Dude, oh my
working man.
God, I've been trying to find European work slacks forever, dude.
I don't know
the
if
trousers.
the guys who are from Europe that watch the video, I don't think you guys realize that in America we don't have pants like this where it has just all the external pockets
so
and stuff.
good. It's so good. There is stuff that's close. Dude, I'm not joking. I dream about this stuff. I'm like, literally, did I not say that?
We've been looking for
I
places
was
in
like,
Ireland
the
to buy
work
them.
trousers in Europe are so much better than the United
we
States.
should stop this whole shop running thing and just open a trouser business in the United States.
For sure.
We'll import European trousers.
Yeah.
We'll kill the game.
We got a container coming. Let us know.
We're gonna
Popolo
shop
yeah,
Jimmy and
absolutely.
Seamus.com and get yourself right. Dude, function? I think this would fit you, Seamus. Big loads and small roads.
Yo, let me tell you about what I know about big loads. We got a big load on them. Right there.
Great. Look how Irish this merch is. I love it. Little farmer. Okay, small start. Oh yeah? We got the lorry in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, slip the clutch, brother. Blue and true.
But the junction's wide, letter slide. With an IS200.
This is the most Irish thing. Yeah. This is actually my new merch coming right here. If she ain't red, leave her in the shed. That's right.
Yeah.
Red car, baby. Love this so much.
Yeah.
The next day.
Sammy?
Yes.
It's day 2.
Day two, let's go.
Are you cold?
I'm cold, but in the car I know I'll be hot.
Today's day 2, which is the actual show. So now it's where it matters, kind of. I mean, whatever.
We cannot suck.
We cannot suck.
But we will.
No, the problem is we're put up against. Second place in Drift Masters this year in this car. So, the good thing about it is I know I just could drive full. I could try and drive full tilt. If he doesn't gap me on the straight, I'm gonna put up a fight. But if I don't get lost on the straight, if I just time it perfectly,
Full send. Just start 2 seconds before he starts and you're good.
Maybe 10.
we'll give it a shot. Boys, can I ask you a quick question? I have to battle Dwayne first.
Dwayne.
Yeah, I need a tip.
Well, he has so many weaknesses. Let me talk about them. So, yeah, good luck.
So, top 24 parade, drifting competition. They usually bring out the top 16 to show off the cars and the drivers and the battles to the whole entire, audience. And right here we have our top 24 for the event with all the drivers, all the cars. And what's crazy about this is the only time you'll ever be in a parade like this with these drivers is going to be in the top 16 of Drift Masters.
We are slightly out of our depth here, Jimmy.
We could play the part though.
You know, we look like we know what's going on.
That's it.
And sometimes that's enough.
Give me a stern look. Give the wave.
No. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah, I can feel it.
This is, it's definitely a wild feeling. And it's so cool to see all the different cars, the different styling, the different drivers from all different countries. Martin, how do you feel?
Cold.
You got the pro stance going. Do the arm thing again. There you go. See? This man looks like he knows how to win a competition. Ireland.
So cold. You're Irish. I know. We're not supposed to get kind of low, be cold. You wish you were Irish. You want a tea? Huh? You want a tea? Tea bag?
Sorry, Jimmy. Darren, how are you? Good, how are you? How are you?
How cool is this? Alright, I'm looking like a dorky vlogger in front of 12,000 people. Let's put the camera away. Alright, I'm the first battle against Dwayne McKeever. Didn't really do any practicing today, and the track is half wet. This couldn't be worse. This will be a show. Battle against Dwayne. Oh man, it's patchy. This is not good. Just hope I don't get lost on the straight. That is the worst feeling.
From Dwayne McKeever as he puts that 180SX to good use. But look at this from Jimmy Oakes. Niles on the angle. Oh, catches a whole bunch of understeer, but gathers it back up again now. As McKeever fires into outside zone 4. Oakes on the inside has to handbrake and stop that car on circuit.
You got to remember, a lot of these drivers coming over, they've got maybe one day in the car to adapt, to chat, maybe a vehicle they've never driven before, a platform they've never driven before. But Jimmy Oakes not looking too bad. A lot of corrections there in the front wheels. I think he said scrubbed out.
Jimmy Oakes now to lead out Dwayne McKeever. Now will Jimmy Oakes feel a little bit more confident in that lead position? Goes for a nice initiation, little feint, flicks that car across the circuit. Dwayne McKeever mirrors it, has to dial off some angle now, looks for the back end of that S14. As Jimmy Oakes looking way more confident in the lead position, gets into outside zone 4, but now finds Dwayne McKeever right up into the pocket, right up onto the door. As they transition through in front of the grandstand, big flick back from both guys as McKeever gets into the zone. Jimmy Oakes so deeper, dials on the angle. McKeever finds the side, finds the front wheel, pushing him across the line.
Much better run there from Jimmy Oakes.
Decisions in, and the person going through to the top 16 to face off against James Dean will be Dwayne McKeever. Dwayne McKeever gets the win, advances through to the top 16. Unfortunately, we'll see Jimmy Oakes later on, that's for sure.
That was the nice one too.
I'll tell you what, I've never driven one of these cars, let alone try drifting for one of you guys. And I'm so happy it worked out so well.
All right, well, that basically sums up another LZ World Tour, and it was definitely a crazy weekend. Pretty bummed in myself with my driving. I just couldn't get myself to feel locked in on that car as hard as I tried, and it's not the car's fault. I mean, I want to be able to be a drifter where I can hop in anyone's car and get it figured out, but that one really fought me. It was a great time. The people here are amazing. Getting the opportunity to drive with these drivers is unmatched, and beyond that, they're just awesome friends, and it's just an amazing experience. So I gave Dwayne a pretty good lead. I'm pretty proud of that one, so that's always a good way to finish off. My chase, I entered good. I was happy with the entry, but as soon as I flicked in, I just got caught in the pocket, flicked in. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. The car caught me by surprise a lot. My car was hooked up like a Drift Masters car, and it makes the cars different to drive. The more you hook up the rear of a car, like the more grip you put in it, the wilder the steering feels. And this is something I need to learn. I need to figure out how I could really drive through a car with the steering not really feeling how I wanted to and adjust. But for now, we got some cleaning up to do. I got some people to meet. I got some tea to drink because it's so freaking cold. And well, we'll be on this side of the water for about an extra week or so we should have some pretty cool content to come. I'm really excited for it, but I guess we should see how Tom feels. What do you think?
I thought it was a great weekend. I had a lot of fun, even though like things didn't work out, but we're here, we drove,
yeah,
we're on the track, so it's a great time.
It's cool, isn't it?
It was great.
What do you think of Mondale, the hardest two-turn track on the planet?
It's really hard, and if anyone thinks they can come do it, just come and try it, and you'll learn real fast. The car just didn't have enough power to...
I wish I gave you a ride along this weekend to show you how ridiculous it feels in a gripped up car.
Yeah, the car never had enough momentum to make it past that. Yeah. Like, I was lucky if I made it to the zone.
I've rambled on enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but for now, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and oh my gosh, look at this poor IS200. Have a good night.